Hey guys, Quantum Light here with my Photon Galaxy deck profile. It's finally here. The wait is over. Primal Origins has come and gone. This is my updated build. I'm ready to show it to you guys and it's ready for battle. Alright then, now before we begin this deck profile, I want to say thank you to everybody who's viewed and liked and even commented in my last video, my other Photon Galaxy deck profile. It is probably my most viewed video on my channel, and I honestly can't thank you guys enough. If it wasn't for you guys, then this build I wouldn't have gotten the motivation to have this build right before you guys. And honestly, I'm excited about it, and I'm really excited until Galaxy Soldier gets over here. Now, this build is not necessarily, as consistent, but it can hold its own for the time being. For the time being, it can hold its own, and I have no problem being patient until Soldier gets over here. So, with that being said, thank you once again, and I hope this video here will surpass it. I'm not expecting much, but let's see if we can do that. So, alright, now, let's get started. As always, running 3 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons. This is the soul of the deck, not the heart. This is the soul of the deck. I tried running it at 2. It made no difference. It really made no difference whatsoever. When I was running it at 2, it felt like I was still running it at 3. So, I'm going to keep it at 3. It should stay at 3. I'm not going to keep it at 2 anymore. But what I will be keeping it at 2 is the Dragon's second in command, which is 2 Galaxy Knights. And what I will be keeping at 3 again, not much has changed in the build. I'm still running the 3 Galaxy Wizards. Searcher of the deck, of course. 3 Photon Thrashers. It's the one that starts the plays, baits out Bottomless or anything else, leaving you with the normal summon ready to go. Speaking of normal summons, the rest of the Photon engine right there, 2 Photon Crushers. I wanted to keep Crusher out, mainly because I wanted to see how it would do without him. Honestly, it did not work. I need Crusher. Crusher is a necessity in this deck. Like, yeah, by himself, he can be pretty slow and pretty weak, once he goes to defense and he's just a beater, but he's what still makes the deck work. 1 Guardian of Order, 1 Honest, because it's a light deck. And what's not light here is Debris Dragon. Now this is pretty controversial here. Like, people have been questioning me why I'm still running Debris. Well, the reason is because let's compare him to Mass Chameleon, which I did run in this build for a certain time. Now, Debris Dragon, yeah, comparing it to Mass Chameleon, we already know that what Mass Chameleon can do. Like, when it's normal summon, you revive a monster, a level 4 monster preferably, but usually it's a monster with 0 attack or defense, mostly defense. And in this case, it's with Thrasher or Crusher. Now, comparing those two, I wasn't really going to compare... Let's not compare Debris Dragon with Chameleon. Actually, let's compare Thrasher, Crusher, and Wizard, because Debris Dragon can revive Wizard, and Mass Chameleon can revive either Crusher or Thrasher. Now, I started to notice which one of those 3 cards were hitting the grave first, so they could be revived again. And I saw that it was usually Galaxy Wizard. Galaxy Wizard would hit the grave a whole lot quicker than Thrasher or Crusher, and it's because of that Debris seemed more consistent to go along with it. Because with the searching and the level manipulation, because you're not gonna want to protect that thing. Like, it's gonna be overlaid. Like, that's the reason why Wizard is there. All right then, and it's also the reason why I'm running 101 and Exiton. It's my little last minute way out, little getaway to be exact. Alright, moving on to the spells. We're running 2 Axolites. I had it at 1 at a certain point, and yeah, it was just too slow. What I am doing is keeping Galaxy Expedition at 3, because this is the main play, and until Soldier gets here, like, yeah, you're going to be hearing me talk about Soldier a lot throughout this deck profile. The reason why I'm still running Expedition at 3 is because this is the main play that you want to go into. Like, if it's not Wizard, then, with Axolite, that's the main play you're going for. You're going to go for a first turn Felgrand or any other rank 8. That's why I'm still keeping it at 3. 2 Galaxy Zeros. I had it at 3. It was pretty good. Somebody in the comment section in my last video said that running 3 Zeros was good. And honestly, it was, because I had no idea how graveyard reliant this deck could be. And 0 was pretty good for the most part. But at a certain point, the fact that I keep updating this build because the meta keeps getting, it keeps speeding up, I had no choice but to drop that 3rd one. But I'm still holding on to that 3rd 0, should case be. 2 Photon Sanctuaries. Had it at 1. Now it's back to 2. 2 trade-ins. Wanted to keep it at 3 because, as you guys know, and as we all know, even in your perspective, we hate drawing into that dragon, and unless we have trade-in in hand, we want to get rid of that thing as fast as possible. If it's a dead draw, then trade-in, you know. Alright, 2 Forbidden Lance, 3 MSTs. I should have left it right there. Rhoda. I still recommend for everyone to at least try this card out in this build. It's very diverse and it's pretty consistent. That, yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad early game, but you know, so was Pot of Avarice. And oh my god, I miss Pot of Avarice. And last but not least, for the spells, Rank of Magic, the 7th one. Now, I had Argent Chaos Force in here, and I'm still holding on to a should Case V. It won't be necessary in this deck, at least until Soldier gets here. Yeah, we all know. So, and the 7th one is pretty splashable in any deck. And that is, of course, if you're running an over 100 number exceed, and which you'll be seeing, although it's pretty obvious, but that's what you'll be seeing later on. And yes, like as long as you don't draw into it during your opening draw, then you'll be okay. I already made a video of it, so feel free to check it out if you want my opinion on it. Trap lineup is pretty basic. Not much has changed on it. Just Bottomless, Compulse, Warning, Torrential, move it over here, and 2 Breakthrough Skills. This is what replaced my Fiendish Chains. Alright, now for the extra deck. We're running 1 Maestroke, 1 Galaxion. There's still a necessity to the deck. Paladynamo, Exiton Knight, Constellar Omega, and 101. I was not prepared for this. See it right there. Now, these 2 guys right here are the reason why I'm still running Debris Dragon, because this is like a last minute escape for me, especially in this deck, with the deck being, you know, really hard to control, and with it being extremely inconsistent sometimes. But with the build that we now have, and the fact that we're also working on our respective builds, the inconsistency issues is dropping to a low. Alright, those are the rank 4s. Come over here. Now for the rank 8s, we are running Alce, Heretic Sun Dragon, 2 Felgrands, 2 Tachyon Dragons, and 2 number 62s. I'll be making a video regarding number 62 as well as Neo Galaxy has Photon Dragon. I'm sorry. It's not gonna. You guys are not gonna see it in this build anytime soon. Even in the much updated build, we won't be seeing it either. Like I said, I'll be explaining more on that in another video. Like that, you can guarantee. That way, you guys can at least get a better understanding. And the 1 rank 9 that we're running, obviously, the 1 rank 9 we're obviously running here is Chaos 107. Neo Galaxy has Tachyon Dragon. I'll admit, I wasn't really looking forward to using Chaos 107. Honestly, I didn't even plan on using it at all. At least not until the 7th one became irrelevant. I started getting a little bit of an interest with it, and I wanted to test it out myself, which is why I got myself an extra copy of Chaos 107. Like, I know I would use it at least some point. Maybe I would just keep it just for keeps, like I already am. But it seemed like, you know, a good idea at ASIN where I got it, and I play tested it out. I used it once, and honestly, I was hooked. Like, because these 2 work so well together, obviously, because, you know, this brings this out. It's almost like a ritual that you can automatically activate. And yeah, I'm keeping it in here. Like, that thing is gonna stay, and expect the 7th one to stay in my build at all times. And honestly, if you feel the need to activate, if you want to run the 7th one, I highly recommend that you do at least one. But again, I recommend you to my other video where I am discussing this card. Alright, let's end the video with 62. Where is he? Alright. Alright guys, that just about does it right there. That's my Photon Galaxy deck profile. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, before I end this video, let me know if you guys want me to do another deck profile with not this build, but my finished Photon Galaxy deck profile on Dueling Network. The one with Soldier and the rest of them. If you guys want me to do a deck profile on that, please let me know, because I know not many people are big fans of DN deck profiles, but it's nice to hear from you guys. And if you want to see how my build is, like, let me know in the comment section below. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching again. Be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Quantum Light 62 and it's lights out.